Photoshop, with their content-aware black magic, has gotten so much better at upsampling images, but it's still not perfect. It literally can't be perfect with current technology because Photoshop has to create new pixels. It has to say, well, I think this goes here and this goes here and this goes here when it upsamples. Because there are a fixed number of pixels, Option-Command-I, image, I'm not going here anymore, okay? Image size, where the heck is it? Right there, Option-Command-I. I'm not going there. Option-Command-I pulls up the image size dialog box. We can pull this over and get the hand tool, move this over so we can see what we're doing here. You can zoom in on this stuff by clicking in different spots if you want to see what's going on. And then we're going to upsample this. If you're not on inches, make sure resample is selected. That is important. And if you're on pixels, change to inches because this is easier to understand and explain here. We want 13 by 19 inches at 300 pixels per inch. So if we start here at the width and type in 13, this doesn't always work perfectly. Now 18 is less than 19. I'm going to hit Tab and jump up to 19. We could deselect this, but I want to do two parts and I want to keep it simple because this adds other complexities into the mix. So now we have our 13 by 19, only the 13 is a little larger. That's okay. And then we need to change our resolution from 240 to 300. So we're literally upsampling. You can see we've got one extra pixel. Pretty simple, and I'll show you how to fix that without in a different dialog box. Okay, important in a different one. And there's a reason for that. And in this case, it's very minuscule, but in the long run, it's really important. So we click OK, and our image immediately gets much larger. Command 1, we're looking at actual pixels, and hey, not bad, huh? And our purple fringe is not present. How cool is that? Command 0. Now, our image is too big, and I know it's only too big by 1 pixel. Let me show you. Now this is image canvas size. Option-Command-I was the image size. Option-Command-C is the canvas size. But since I've never shown it to you before, I'll take pity on you and come into the menu. I use these two every single day, again and again and again when I'm working in Photoshop. So it's worth learning these shortcuts. Now, canvas size. What's going on? And if this isn't pixels, change it to pixels because we want to get this to 3900. I know it's only 1 pixel. Sometimes it's a lot more. And you have to decide which side. If we resize this from the center, you're asking Photoshop to take a half a pixel off either side. This is where it's resizing from. That makes no sense whatsoever. So let's just say we want to remove it from the right-hand side. We want to lock in the left side and change the width to 3900. Now we click OK, you're going to get a warning that says, hey, you're going to be clipping content. Yeah, but we're clipping it intelligently. So we go ahead and proceed. Now you may say, what's the big deal here? In the future, you're going to use the image and canvas size a lot, and sometimes in quite significant increments. I just wanted to introduce you to the concept right now so that you understand. Here we are using our, hit F twice, using our upsampled version, hit F again to get rid of that, and we'll go in and save that. So now we have a perfectly sized image that we can continue to modify in Photoshop in order to give us the best possible backdrop for the text we're creating in Illustrator that we're going to lay here and send to the printer. You got it? Work smart, always be thinking, and save your work intelligently.